Hey everybody, welcome back to Craps University. Today we're going to talk about a strategy called the Inside Blitz, and it's pretty easy. After the come out roll is set, and you can option to play the pass line or not. If you're a shooter, of course you have to play the pass line. But after a point is set, you're going to do 110 inside on a $25 table. You're going to try to hit those 3 times. You're going to collect. Once you get to that point of collection, you'll have made 105. And then what you'll want to do, of course, you'll add $5 to that. You will go to 220 inside. Every hit is $70 from that point on. Once you hit 3 times at 220, regress back down to 100. You've paid everything off. You made a little bit for your rack. You've got to watch choppy tables. You've got to kind of understand what to do at that point. What do you do on a choppy table? You can wait to see how the shooter does after 1 point. Me, I'm all in. Let's go. So this pretty straightforward. You're looking for rolls where you can hit at least 6 inside numbers. Those are the most frequent numbers in the box numbers. So let's go jump right into a demo, and pretty straightforward. And let's find some dice, and we're coming out. All right, point is 6. 6 is the point. And then we're going to do the classic 25 $5 caps on the 6 and 8 to make the payout right. All right, here we go. And 11 yo. We're looking for 3 hits on the inside. 3 craps. Nothing happening, but we're wasting rolls. And 8 the hard way. 30 pays 35 on that 8. I'm going to lay them right here. And 7 out. All right, 110, 35. That costs us $85. Let's try another one. And 8 the easy way. Looking for inside numbers. 10 the hard way. And 6 the hard way. A lot of hard ways today. 30 pays 35. I'm just leaving the bets here just kind of as an indicator. And 10 came easy. 10 the hard way. All right, 3 10s. Six the hard way. $11 yo. 6 the hard way. All right, that's hit number 3. That's 25 right there. And this is our 110 addition to that inside. So now the inside is at 220, and we're looking for some inside. And 9, 50 pays 70. And we'll just hang on to that right there. 8 the point. And 60 pays 70. I shorted myself by a nickel. And bets are off while we come out. We're coming out. And 11 yo. And 3 craps. And 7. 7 is a winner. And 3 craps. And 7. 7's a winner. On the come out, we're still coming out. And 5. 5 is the point. And we're looking for an inside number. And 8. All right, so we're going to come back down to 110. Then it's kind of open to what you want to do. So we've got 25 there. Just kind of doing some bankroll management. We've got 25 there. And we are at 320 right there. Back to our starting spot. And looks like we've got all our initial bets paid off. And I believe we've got the first round paid off as well. All right, let's see what we do. And 9. 9. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to press and collect. Give that back to the dealer. Get our 3. And looking for inside. 10. 10 came easy. 10. 10 the easy way. A lot of 10s today. 9. All right, this is a collection point for us right here. So 50 pays 70. And 7. 7 out. All right, one more. Here we go. We're coming out. and 6 the hard way. Here we go, 110 inside. And 7 out. That's that choppy table. All right. That's 400 in green. We'll just put that back. 2,400 plus 100 is 2,500. So there you go. $90 profit. Very quick. Only on one good roll. We had a terrible roll, and we had a roll where we only hit one number. So really, that's kind of what you're looking for, is that one really good roll and just stay alive on the other rolls. All right, so this core idea for this strategy is you fund first with 3 inside collects. You run then you go 110 inside, so you take another $5 out. But for every hit on the inside, that's $70. So you're making quite a bit. Once you hit 3 at that level, then you regress back down to 110 and you run a press and collect. Pretty straightforward. Best table conditions are where you have a choppy table to where it's getting warm, so you can really lean into the press. Also, you look for good shooters that have a rhythm, consistently hitting inside numbers. If you noticed, I hit quite a few 10s outside number, and I was hitting 3 craps, 11 yo. That's probably not what you want to look for. And then some pros. It's a simple flow. It uses the most frequent numbers on the inside as your base. And then you alternately collect and press after you've gone through the 110 and 220 cycle. That hard reset back to 110 where you start that cycle of press and collect, that protects your profits. And this scales naturally on a $25 table with no awkward math, let's put it to you that way. So some cons of this. What are the cons? You're very vulnerable for 0.7 outs too early in the process. So we did 3 rolls. One roll was good where we got through the whole process and started that press and collect. First roll, we only hit one number. Last roll, we PSO'd immediately after we put our money out. And that's really the killer is, I'm a fan of come bets because it protects against having too much out there immediately 0.7 out. And if you have 25 there, you get paid on that. So on a 0.7 out. So it requires discipline to lock in when the trigger hits. You can under capture when heaters are happening. So you've got to watch the roll, what you do. Maybe if you know you're on a good roll, you move from press and collect, from press to a press, collect, press, collect situation so you can get more money out there sooner. And anybody that plays this needs to be comfortable playing at a $25 minimum. I know I was just watching something back on, maybe it was Instagram. I follow a bunch of people in Las Vegas, and the Rio is reinstating $3 crap tables. Now, if you walk in with a $2,500 bankroll, you're basically going to play craps all day. But you're not going to swing big. You're not going to lose a lot. You're just going to be able to play. So the Inside Blitz turns the most common numbers on the layout into repeatable rhythm. Fund the jump, attack just long enough to matter. That's at that 220 level. And then you lock it in while the table is still friendly. Once you go back to the 110, you're in good shape for the roll. This is not a hard and fast. Once you get back to 110, as a player, you can do what you want. You know, you can just collect, or you can collect and then press, or, you know, do 2 collects and then press. It just depends. You can press your neighbors, you know, like siblings, should I say. You hit the 8, you could press both 6 and 8. Same with 5 and 9. You hit 1, you press the sibling number. All right. I appreciate everybody watching Craps University today, and we'll see you on the field.